Good morning, Hoosiers, and welcome to Paper News 24/7, brought to you by the Paper of Montgomery County Online, in living color from the paper's control room in downtown Crawfordsville. I'm Stu Clampett with your top headlines for Thursday, July 7th, 2011. Today's news is brought to you in part by the Indiana Poison Center. Children act fast, and so do poisons. Call the Indiana Poison Center at 1-800-222-1222 for poison prevention tips and treatment advice provided free 24 hours a day. In our top story today, on August 8th, the Crawfordsville City Council will vote on an ordinance that will make $400,000 available for preliminary work on a new building and grounds for the Ivy Tech Community College to be built in the Crawfordsville Commerce Park. What does preliminary really mean? Well, Gil Tobias, architect with Akers & Associates, the firm hired to design the building, said the preliminary design fee will be about $40,000. After the preliminary design is accepted, the Redevelopment Commission will have to decide whether to complete the project. And how will the rest of the money, approximately $360,000, be spent? It's being set aside for the rest of soft costs: attorneys, financial planners, engineers, and a construction manager, since some of those roles have already been filled. Additionally, many of the soft costs have not yet been estimated. We'll be back with more local news in just a moment.
Most companies' calling cards fit in your wallet. Ours is just a little bit bigger. Howe Construction is an Owens Corning preferred contractor, and only the best roofers get to be Owens Corning qualified. Howe Construction offers a comprehensive warranty and has a clean record with the Better Business Bureau. Howe's Construction Incorporated, located in Hillsboro. Call us today at 765-798-6600. Call Howe Construction for all of your roofing needs, plus room additions, remodeling, and new construction.
Paper Trivia. It's your chance to win prizes by showing off how much you know. If you've got all the answers, click on this tile on our homepage, go to the Paper Trivia section, answer the question correctly, and you could win 4 Indianapolis Indians tickets. Local youth experienced farm animals up close on Wednesday. The students attending the Lew Wallace Youth Academy met one of local farmer Wendy Feller's lambs as part of the Academy's Food That Lew Knew Day, where they learned how animal products can be used for everything from felt to fabric to food. The Academy continues at the General Lew Wallace Study and Museum through Saturday, where the students will meet living history reenactors who will be on the grounds for the museum's Civil War encampment this weekend. Christian Nursing Service is planning a program entitled Meals on Wheels, more than just a food service, to be presented at the annual meeting in September. If you have a story highlighting the extra things that volunteers do for clients, please contact Christian Nursing Service at 362-3244. Please note that the Ladoga Town Council will meet at 10 a.m. instead of 9 a.m. this Saturday only. Frank Phillips' guest this week on Frankly Speaking is Karen Zock, editor of Montgomery Memories. Frankly Speaking can be found under webcast on the top navigation bar of our website, and for the sake of convenience, click on this tile on our homepage to always watch this week's episode of Frankly Speaking directly. Stay with us. We've got local weather with Indiana's weatherman Paul Poteet. We've also got your local sports in just a moment.
Bad wrecks happen to good people. That's why people take their wrecks to the good people at Gould's Body and Paint in Crawfordsville. Gould's will work with your insurance company to provide an accurate quote of your needed repairs. Then the iCar Gold Class Specialists take over, restoring your vehicle to good as new. Gould's will service any make, any model, any type, or amount of damage. Just remember our motto: at Gould's Body and Paint, our business is a wreck.
Paul Poteet. It's Thursday in Studio B. I promised you the haircut yesterday. You think, is it working? Okay, now from this side. I think we got them to cut all the gray out, and what they didn't cut out, we'll remove it electronically today in post-production. Across Crawfordsville today and Montgomery County, we're expecting warm conditions again. This is why I said, go ahead and take it off. Take it all off if you want to. And as always, when I say that to people, they ignored me. We're going to add on some degrees to the temperature for the next few days. Look at this, a high today of about 87 degrees. Montgomery County will have plenty of heat around for the next few days. Temperatures will be at or near normal all the way probably through at least about Wednesday of next week. I'll show you a couple of things. Now that we've taken a quick look at today's forecast, let's look at the overall for Friday and Saturday too. Friday, we have a chance of showers and thunderstorms where we didn't have before, and I'll show you why I think that's possible in just a few moments. What you see on the screen on the left is Friday's forecast. On the right is Saturday's outlook, and Saturday brings with it more sunshine, less humidity, but more heat again. Temperatures on Saturday across the state, 85 to 90 in central Indiana, and I think we'll be right in the middle of that. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3 days covered. Let's look out 8 to 14 days. The long-range forecast looks like this. Temperatures will be above average most of the eastern part of the country. Anywhere east of the Rockies, you're above average. And the only places really where it could be below normal would be back out to the west coast states. It looks like temperature trends there on average will be a little lower than normal. California and also in Oregon and Washington. Precipitation, now not quite so clear for us. It looks like maybe especially in the northeastern part of the state that we may be a little bit above average. The biggest active area looks to be off to the north of us for the next few days. The jet stream will settle up there through the middle of July, and that appears to be where the biggest storms will be, and that's why they may be a little above average in the northern plains and Rockies. Still drier than normal. They could use some rain in parts of Texas. It doesn't look like they'll get any big amounts of it in the next couple of weeks. Around here, I talked about now we have a chance of showers and thunderstorms in the forecast for tonight and tomorrow, where we didn't have before. And I think that's because of this frontal system. The front went through here, as promised yesterday, as a cool front. So that's why it'll be maybe a few degrees cooler than yesterday, but only by about 3 degrees. And with that front stalled to the south, there's an area of low pressure. It looks like it'll ride up along said front. And so late tonight and tomorrow, maybe about a 40% chance of a shower or a thunderstorm in the area. And then that's out of the way by the time we get to Saturday, as you'll see in this forecast now. And via paulpoteet.com, here are the numbers. Today, a high of 87, mostly to partly sunny, slight chance of a shower or thunderstorm in the afternoon hours, and then a little better chance this evening, overnight tonight, and into tomorrow. By Friday evening, we're done with that. Friday night's low, like tonight, will be in the mid-60s. Then over the weekend, 88 on Saturday, 90 on Sunday. Humidity comes back on Sunday after taking a one-day break Saturday. Hot all the way through, and it looks like we've got storm chances anytime from Sunday night into Monday and Tuesday of next week, and maybe a little bit of temperature relief by the time we get to Wednesday. And our forecast is always sponsored by Gould Body and Paint. Diana and Don out on Waynetown Road, ready for your phone call. Give them a jingle, have them check out your vehicle. They can make it look great because at Gould Body and Paint, their business is a wreck. And I'm back soon with another update from Montgomery County. In the meantime, the latest local news, sports, you've come to the right place. And thanks for watching Paper News 24/7.
At Zon's Floor Covering, we don't offer washers, paint, or lumber. Floor covering is our expertise for your home or office. At Zon's Floor Covering, we offer luxurious styles of carpeting and realistic-looking vinyl patterns, and we do it better than anyone else. You'll fall in love with the possibilities at Zon's. All backed by professional installation, superior personal service, and our 3-year installation warranty. Stop by Zon's today and see why we want to be everywhere you are.
Joe Hacklin graduated from Wabash in 1973, and nearly 40 years later he has returned. One student-athlete, Hacklin has returned as Director of Athletics and Wellness. He said, quote, "I'm coming back home to a place that was very special to me back then and continues to be special to me now." For Hacklin, there couldn't be a better time to come back to Wabash than the present. Incoming freshman class is going to be one of the biggest Wabash has had in years. On the field of late, Wabash has been competing at the highest level in all sports. Hacklin was quick to credit Bambry, saying, "My predecessor left me with a full deck." In other sports news, a National Rifle Association Foundation grant to the Montgomery County 4-H Shooting Sports Program has been awarded. Through rigorous classroom sessions and deliberate range sessions, 4-H youth are getting instruction from certified instructors that will last a lifetime and make the students safety conscious. And progress on Wabash's new turf soccer field is starting to come together. There were some setbacks thanks to weather and damage to parts of the field, but the finish line is near. On June 21st, the first piece of turf was laid down, and yesterday they were adding more rubber pellets to the field. The field is almost finished, and other projects around the stadium are on the verge of completion. Today's news is brought to you in part by the National Guard. There's a moment you reach deep inside yourself when you find the courage to fight through the elements and you find the strength to save a life. These are the kinds of moments you'll experience in the National Guard. If you've got it inside you, this is your time to act. Visit the National Guard online at nationalguard.com or call 1-800-GO-GUARD. That's your local news for Thursday. For more information on these and other stories, visit our homepage or pick up a print copy of the paper of Montgomery County. For Paper News 24/7, I'm Stu Clampett.